Hello, friends at home. In this video, we will be doing our Chapter 5 Religion review. Tomorrow, we will be taking our Chapter 5 Religion test. And so it's always a great idea to review the chapter before taking that test. This page can be used tonight to study so that you make sure you know everything you need to know for the test tomorrow. So we are on page 89. At the top, it says complete the sentences with the words on the flowers. So I will say the name on the flower, and you will repeat it. Capiche?
Wow.
This first flower says people.
People.
This one says love.
Love.
This one says God.
God.
And this one says Francis.
Francis.
So now we'll go through questions 1 through 4. We will read the question and we will see which of these words on the flowers best fits for each of those sentences, okay? So number 1 says, who would like to read it? Mateo, loud so the friends at home can hear.
Our loving Father is Creator is
Our loving Father and Creator is whom?
God.
Mateo?
It's God.
God, excellent. And would you mask up for me, please? Thank you. So we're going to take this word God. Our loving Father and Creator is God. So on the lines, you should write G-O-D. Our loving Father and Creator is God. Excellent. All right. Who would like to read the second sentence for us nice and loud so that our friends at home can hear? Beckett, real loud for me, buddy.
God creates to be like
Himself. Good job. God created blank to be like himself. Who did God create to be like himself? Noah? Well, Francis is one of them, but there's more than just Francis. Camila? People. All people. Remember, the Bible tells us God created everything, right? He created the sun and the moon and the stars and the light and the night and the day and the flowers and the trees and the grass and the leaves and the animals and the birds and the bees and the bugs and the fish and the seas. And then he created people in his image. He created people to be like him. So that word people, we'll put here on the line. God created people to be like himself. All right, let's go on now to the third question or sentence. Serafina, why don't you read it for us nice and loud?
God
Creation
shows his link for us.
God's creation shows his blank for us. What does it show for us? Austin? His love. You got it. Remember, all of creation shows God's love. L-O-V-E. Love. All right, our last one is kind of a gimme, Dominic, but why don't you read it nice and loud just so we can make sure that we are doing it right, okay? So we've got what? Saint blank. Can you read it nice and loud? Showed his everything that God created. Okay, Saint blank showed his love for everything that God created. And our last choice is Francis. Did we learn about Saint Francis in this chapter? Yes, remember Saint Francis of Assisi, right? And we know that Saint Francis of Assisi is the patron saint of animals.
I heard of him a lot.
And I told you about the animal blessings that they do at church. Some of us took our pets there, had our animals blessed. So Saint Francis showed his love for everything God created. Excellent. All right, now that we have put all 4 of these words in the 4 sentences, let's turn to the back. And let's review on this side. It says, circle the gift of God's creation that you like the best. Well, this is a free choice because some of you might like the moon the best. Some of you might like the sun. Some of you might like the flowers or the fruit or the dolphins. Lily, which one do you like the best?
The dolphin.
Lily likes the dolphins best, so I'm going to circle the dolphins, but you can choose whichever one you want that you like the best. And this second part says, complete the words of the thank you prayer with the letters from the beehive. So we're missing letters. You see how there's missing letters? Now instead of having missing words, we're just missing letters here and there. So let's go through and take the letters from this beehive and see if we can figure out what this sentence is supposed to say. So what do you think this first letter should be, Connor?
A.
Connor? What do you think?
Mom, I don't want to do it anymore because they're
Okay, but I would love for you to tell us what letter. A. Excellent. So I'm going to take this A right here, and I'm going to plug it in on this line. And since somebody shouted out the answer, Connor, would you do the next one for us too, please?
O.
Excellent. This one we're going to find the O. So far we have thank you. Now we have G-O. Who can raise their hand and tell me what letter they think should go here? You look like you know, Victoria.
God.
Yeah, it's God. So what letter do we need?
D.
The D. Make sure you're drawing your bump the right way.
Yep.
Thank you, God. Blake, what do you think that next word is? Thank you. 4. So what letter do we need?
I mean, yeah. Or.
R. His brain was thinking it, but his mouth wouldn't say it. 4. F-O-R. Good job. Thank you, God, for... Who knows what the next one is? Noah?
E.
E. So that makes the word...
The.
The. Thank you, God, for the... What do you think the next one is, Faith?
Yes.
Oh, Faith. I said Faith.
Yeah.
Gift. And what letter do I need for gift, Faith?
I.
Aha, for the gift. Thank you, God, for the gift. What do you think that next word is, Beckett? What is the word? Thank you, God, for the gift of, right? So we need an F for the gift of, who knows? Ava June? Creation. So we need an R. We have create. And our last letter we have left is an O. Shun. Thank you, God, for the gift of creation. Now, in this box, boys and girls, I want you to draw yourself taking care of something God created. We know God created everything, right? So you could be watering flowers, planting trees, feeding animals, petting your dog, giving a friend a hug. Any way that you can show yourself taking care of something God created. And when you are finished with this, if you are at home, make sure you review this tonight so you do awesome on your test tomorrow. And if you are here in the classroom when you're finished, you will tear this out of your book, put your name on the top, and put it in your Keep It Home folder so that you have a study guide to help you prepare for your test tomorrow. See you later, friends at home. Have fun doing your drawings.